back to my channel. Today's special guest is my honey.
Hello, I'm the honey.
Calm down. This is my honey, not yours. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about some things. I'm always painting, but I also have a lot to say. I'm thinking a lot, talking a lot typically, but that doesn't really get captured, so I think it's a good time to actually do that with some free time that we have. I can never get behind somebody else doing your partner's hair, especially if you know how to do your partner's hair. Honestly, you're like, hey babe, I want to get my hair done, and it's like, okay, cool. But if I didn't know how to do hair, that's different. If I know how to do it and I let you go and get your hair done by somebody and you're in essence sitting in her lap, I think I just...
But that's a lot of people that do that, that's more you stare at the camera.
I would go to jail.
Well, you wouldn't have to, because that's not a reality.
I know. Okay.
But what I'm saying is that most of the time people that do that, they usually have an ulterior motive going in there anyway. Yeah. That's like high school stuff. You go to get your hair done by a girl and it's not really what either of you got. Oh, that's not your intention, or maybe that's not even her intention. But alright, this example. Let's take it outside of us.
Okay.
Two people, and they both are successful in their own right, and they have different paths. But the guy has to have a stylist and a hair and makeup stylist that's always kind of around different places of the world. He's traveling to Chicago, he's traveling to LA, he's traveling to New York. He has different stylists that he works with. Is that different, or is that the same?
No, that's different, obviously. I mean, we're talking about super intimate, not your partner is very successful and he's a news anchor or something. So he has to be at this place, and he has a makeup artist. That's different.
Yeah.
If you are in a one-bedroom apartment traveling to their house to go get your braids done at 10 p.m., I'm going to jail.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to go to... I get what you're saying. But that's different because it's not professional. But also that's when you talk about levels of professionalism.
And respect.
That exists everywhere. The acting world, the personal training world. Any world where there's service, there's always those people that are unprofessional. But the people that typically have the education and certification and have done their due diligence in getting what they need to do their job. Now, there's still people, obviously, still outliers. People that don't take it that seriously, and maybe they're still trying to sleep with their clients or doing whatever they're doing. But for the most part, people are pretty on point. If it's your career, if it's what you do, you don't want to lose that. Let's say it's Tina, and like you said, her one-bedroom apartment, she might just do this as a little side hobby. So if it's someone that shows up 1 a.m., she's not really caring, because in her mind it's if it goes left, it goes right. I'm alright with it. If it's Rachel who got her degree and or went to barber beauty school, whatever schooling or cert that they have, if she takes it very seriously, more than likely she's not going to take that chance. But also, I think, like you said, context. Because if she's still inviting you to her apartment at 1 a.m., that's still a red flag.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird. You're always so, good at asking me questions like this. This is why I love to talk to my honey. Having conversations with this guy is always loaded, like a baked potato. It's actually very intense. Kind of hot. You asked me something the other day. You were saying the thing about the whale, the scale for a birthday present?
I don't know or remember the couple's exact video. They do you could say hypothetical couple situations, different scenarios and how to handle it with a more healthy approach. They're a dope black couple on Instagram that I had seen. Basically the concept was it was anniversary day gifts, I'm pretty sure. The wife got the husband a nice watch because that's what he was asking for. And the husband got the wife a scale. All for it, I asked myla, I said, what do you think about that? Is it rude? Is it disrespectful? Is it messed up that he did that? What were your thoughts initially?
Hell yeah! Because of what? You can't get somebody just a scale and think oh, this is a great gift. Out of context, that's completely terrible. Because also you have to think, and that's even for the other way. Honey, if I got you a gift and out of nowhere it was here's a scale, you're gonna be what are you trying to say to me right now? That's very rude.
Yeah, without context, for sure.
Yes.
And that's the thing, without context. Also, things that we might be more sensitive to, because it's say even it's a heavier set man. That might be oh, that's offensive, why would you do that? But then here's the context now. She expressed that she had fitness goals and things that she's trying to pursue. So in his mind, it's alright, if I get the scale, then it'll be easier for you to basically measure your progress and you can work towards it. But then you said that there's other gifts that he could have gotten instead?
He could have got her like cute little workout set from Lululemon, not a scale.
That's fair.
But yeah, or like a jump rope. Like, come on. Or a gym. Actually, I feel like a gym membership would be like way more insulting.
A gym membership?
Here's a gym membership.
Gym membership or a scale? What do you guys think is more insulting?
I didn't hear him say anniversary gift. Anniversary gift?
Yes, an anniversary.
Oh! Go to jail immediately. You're locked up in the prison cell. Orange is the new black.
The gym membership isn't that bad, I think, because with the gym membership, you're buying someone a service. It's like when you have a really rich guy come in and film his whole thing with the concept, I fed the homeless today, he got this, he got the camera and stuff and do all that stuff. Yes, is it dumb? Like, yo, that's mad messed up that he's doing it that way. But then the other side is the person being fed? Is the person receiving clothes? Now, I'm not saying you should dehumanize anyone to get your stuff, and I think in some ways it could be a little humiliating to document stuff like that. But like we talked about with intent and impact, right? Bad intent leads to a good impact sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Or good intent, or opposite. Sometimes
Yeah.
good intent could lead to bad
Bad
impact.
impact.
You know, so it's kind of a gray area with stuff like that. Even people that do document stuff like that, some people document that stuff so that they can bring awareness and raise money to be able to do that. Because
Yeah.
most people can't pull a few $100s, a few $1,000s out their pocket to give to somebody else. They have their own household to worry about, their own bills, their own responsibilities. Now, I'm not saying you can't, from the kindness of your heart, give $5 somewhere without a return. But if you're doing that content and you make a business out of doing content like that, then you do have to document it for more than just the reason of we need to make money.
Yeah.
But also, if you do content like that, that's like your content. Going back to the thing with the anniversary gift, I think the gym membership isn't that bad as a scale. I'm an active person, so maybe that's not like to me that's not as bad, but I can understand that maybe someone that isn't as active, or maybe they might have not the best relationship with exercising.
Yeah.
Like, I can see how it could be offensive.
But you're a very good relation. You are the workout.
Nice.
You are a wonderful person to work out with.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm kissing on my personal trainer. I saw this video. There was a homeless guy sitting in front of a rich person's house. And so the billionaire basically walks past this guy, and it's freezing outside. And he's like, "Excuse me, mister, like, aren't you cold?" The homeless guy goes, "No, I'm not cold. I'm used to this cold. You know, I've been living out here for years at this point." And the rich guy's like, "No, it's okay. My apartment is just up there. I'm just gonna go get you a blanket." So the rich guy walks past him. He goes into his house with the intention of getting the blanket. But then he gets a business call. His boss calls like, "Yo, did you fill out this like spreadsheet for like the thing?" And he's like, "Oh, dang, no, I'm gonna get to work on that." He spends the entire night, forgets about the homeless guy, forgets about the blanket, goes to sleep. The next morning, he wakes up. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, the homeless guy, like, what happened to him?" So he goes out there, grabs his blanket, he's still in his PJs, finds the homeless guy. The homeless guy's dead. And next to him, he wrote a note on like the cardboard paper that he was sleeping on. "I was completely fine in the cold until you gave me the hope of warmth." Just a sad story, actually. But I guess the moral of that story is like it's better to like be in your situation. Fuck that. I don't know. What do you think the moral of that story even is?
I think that is try your hardest to follow through on your things that you say that you do. Even past that, at least the way I receive that is sometimes be careful of how you overpromise. Now, like in that situation, he just got caught up. That was a very human thing for him. Some people might receive that as like, yo, like that was the worst thing in the world. How can you do that? But it's like, yo, we're humans. Sometimes we get caught up in our own lives. I don't personally like when people try and rush me. Because especially if I'm in the process of doing something already, I like to leave a time and a place for everything. Say I'm going into my house to get something for a sibling or a family member, and I have someone calling me like, "Hey, you gotta hop on this thing right now." It's like, yo, I'll hop on in 5 minutes when I finish what I'm doing. I don't believe in letting anyone rush me. Like I don't like being rushed from what I'm doing to something else. Now there's times where things are detrimental and the world will fall and collapse if you don't do that. But a spreadsheet can wait 5-10 minutes. That's what I think.
Ooh. You're such a good person, my honey.
Thank you.
Intent and impact, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we're kind of on topic today. I like that. So I guess we're gonna have to wrap it up because, you know, my honey has things to do. I'm about to go on live stream talk to you guys some more. But my honey, thank you so much for coming on here and just so attractive, like a filet mignon, like a big chocolate Hershey's bar.
Sorry about mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes?
And asparagus, you can't have filet mignon without some good carbs, some good greens. You gotta balance it out.
On the potatoes?
Potatoes and vegetables. Do everything good for you.
The curtains are about to close, people. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video today. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. Yapping content, art content, my honey content. Follow on TikTok and Instagram at myla.apple. And I'll see you next time.
What's happening?
Huh?
Wait.
Bye.